Okay, so a bit over maybe an hour ago, the young man came to fix the machine. I've put it on a cycle to run through to see if it's working. It's turned on at the wall, turned on at the back. Machine is locked. That is the power switch. It's in the on position. Turn it off, back on again. Doesn't come on. Off, back on again. Still doesn't come on. Oh, the power point's working. I plugged the phone charger in it. Look, off, on. Everything is okay. It's been on cycle again. It's gone through the cycle. The door's not locked this time, but the lights usually flash when it's at the end of it, usually making an intermittent beeping noise. And so it's doing the wall properly. Power switch is still down, and everything is dead on it. We'll try turning it off. Back on. Nothing. Still in the power point. Still there. Off. Back on. It's not actually making a beep at the end of the cycle, so I don't know if it's finished the cycle. Off. Back on. Off. Turn it off there. On.
I try.
Try to turn it off there. Off at the power point. We'll wait. Turned off here as well. Leave it alone, Ellie. Good girl. On at the power point. On at the back. On here. Still nothing. So last time it got part of the way through the cycle and the door wouldn't open. This time it might have finished the cycle, it might not have. The door will at least open, so I'm assuming it might have finished the cycle. And it's still broken. Second time I've tested it since the young man came and told me there was nothing wrong with it. And second time it hasn't worked properly. Okay, so here we go again. We'll test it one more time. Grab some towels. Throw them in. Spread them around. There we go. Put the lid down. I've got a couple of kids' towels in there. Put it on a low load. Start it. Let it go. There we go. There we go. And we'll come back and see what happens. Okay, that was quick. I turned this machine on a few minutes ago. As you saw, I just went out and washed my daughter's hands, so maybe 5 minutes has passed, and it's not working. Still plugged in properly. Power point still on properly, and it is completely dead. Leave that. Power off, power on, power off, power on. No. Lid actually opens up this time, but don't know if you can see it or not. There's still a little bit of water in the bottom and everything. Turn it off at the wall, off at the machine, off here. Excuse me. On at the wall, on at the machine, on here. No. Off, on, still dead. Off, on, still dead. Clearly faulty.
Daddy, open this.
There you go,
I want to see the water.
There's the water in there. The towel's all wet. So I've got to wait for the machine to work again and try to get them dry. Okay, so I left it off for 10 minutes. Come back, turned it all back on, it's working. I've got it on a drain cycle. 17 minutes, let's see if it'll actually drain now. It won't do a full wash. Let's see if it'll drain. There's still the towels and the water in there from the last load. Let's see what happens. This is the machine starting its cycle after it's been turned off for 10 or 15 minutes. Turned off for 10 or 15 minutes, unplugged it from the wall, left it. Starts the cycle again, but I'm assuming it's going to stop either part of the way through or at the end and not want to turn back on again. Okay, this is the third load I've tested after the gentleman came this afternoon, and it's actually finished. It's gone beep beep. I've heard it go beep beep. The lights are flashing. It's all still on. Power switch is on where it should be as well. Down there. And it's actually done a load and stopped. So, gentleman came out, looked at it. Oh, it's working, nothing wrong with it. Put it on, did half a load or whatever. This lid wouldn't open up. And turned it off, left it off for, well, went for a drive for a couple of hours. Then came back and ran it again. It went through, didn't do a beep at the end of the load. None of these lights were on, it was just dead. Now it's finished the load, it's actually doing what it should be doing after the third time. So it's simply not good enough that it works this time. Another time it did part of a load and you couldn't even get into it. And another time it may have done the whole load. And again, the other night it didn't do the whole load. So in my book, if it doesn't wash through properly every time, it's faulty. If it's fucked up 3 times out of 5 so far, yeah, there's something wrong with it.